Hello, Internet. Cutscenes, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And no, I'm not reviewing individual cutscenes. I like to keep things a little higher level than that. This is really more of an old man rant. Yet another one. Yep. But before I get into the why I hate cutscenes thing, that's spoiler alert. I should welcome you to the Empirical Sword. I'm Lore Master DLC 7-9. I'm an INTJ, I'm a gamer, and I talk about quite a few things. Got a lot to say, and I like to hear myself talk, apparently. But cutscenes. The good, the bad, and the ugly, and guess what? There's not a lot of good. And really, this is opinion right here. So it's not like... We're not in objective land. We're in opinion land right now. But I know that they're used as storytelling devices in video games. And I know that I've actually gone on record saying that I want story-driven games to have better stories. However, I really don't think I should have to watch a half-hour cutscene to get certain plot points. I feel that a lot of the story that cutscenes are supposed to deliver could also be delivered through actual gameplay. I mean, if I buy a game, I want to play a game. If I wanted to watch a movie, I would be on Netflix watching a movie, not playing a game. You know, I could just call that the video right there. If I wanted to watch a movie, I'd be watching Netflix. Old man rant. Hashtag old man rant. That needs to be on a t-shirt or a hat or a sweater or sneakers. Do they put slogans on sneakers? You know what? They could. They should. I should do that. Okay, stay focused on topic. But I mean, one of the good points about cutscenes is they can deliver action sequence in a less annoying fashion than QuickTime events. I don't like QuickTime events. I don't like having to press a button milliseconds after seeing the prompt to press the button. My reflex is not so good. But focusing more on the cutscenes than QuickTime events, which are also annoying. I don't think they're annoying enough to warrant a specific video about them. Then again, maybe. I don't know. Back to cutscenes. I don't like having the flow of the gameplay interrupted to watch a movie about these characters interacting and talking about stuff. I mean, in some cases it makes sense. Other cases it's just like, why can't I just... I mean, Grand Theft Auto, a lot of the dialogue is done while driving in a car, with the other guy in the passenger seat just yammering away. I mean, we could do more of that. Action sequences, well, I mean, actually, with the current level of video game technology, why do we need a cinematic sequence rather than gameplay to carry out an action sequence? I mean, action games are all about action sequences. Why do we need a cutscene to deliver an action sequence when the entire game is supposed to be an action sequence, if we're talking action games? I mean, it doesn't. I mean, the wires are like, you know, it's like so incongruous that I can't even think of the words to describe what it's like. I mean, we could do what Bastion and Transistor did, is just like have a narrator. And granted, that's kind of distracting. That was like one of my few criticisms about those two games. And by the way, I've done Let's Plays on Bastion and Transistor. You should check them out. Maybe there's a card like up here. And now another one for the other game. Cutscenes, that's what I'm talking about, not promoting my other videos. Although that is a thing to do, promoting my other video. Cutscenes. Let's see. Current level of video game technology. I mean, we could so totally incorporate a lot of what cutscenes deliver through gameplay. And then there's the fact that the cutscenes they just break the momentum. It's like, if I'm playing a game, I have a particular, I need to get into a particular flow, you know, a mental state of reacting to what's in front of me. And you know, I understand that most of the people on planet Earth are very good at doing that because extroverted sensing is in their in the strong part of their cognitive stack, whereas for me, extroverted sensing is the inferior. And I know so good at it. I know so good. Yeah, I just make up phrases. That's the thing that happens here. So yeah, another point about cutscenes is half the time, well, more than half the time, if I'm honest, at least half the time, I feel like they're not really there to enhance the gameplay or the storytelling. They're there to make the game feel more like a Hollywood production, superficially. They're there to enhance the superficial experience of the game rather than actually provide any in-depth character development, plot development, or storytelling. And admittedly, storytelling is character development and plot development, but it's splitting hairs and semantics and whatnot. And again, this is really an opinion that I feel that cutscenes are used very superficially to make the games appear more flashy and again, more Hollywood. That's really the best word I can think of to describe how they're being presented. And I mean, if you think about, you know, pretty much all of the AAA games that use lots and lots of cutscenes, they are very Hollywood, and they deliver very large-scale, over-the-top stories with lots of flashy effects and polished graphics, and it's it's how well developed is the story. Is the question. And I mean, there are some that have very well-developed stories. I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn, I didn't actually play it because I don't want to buy a PS4 to play one game. I know there are other games that I might want to play, but again, buying a whole other system when I have a computer whose parts together are like $400 or $500 or something. I don't know. I didn't keep track. I should have. I didn't. But I mean, the whole buying another system and then you're watching another guy play it. I'm glad I watched it rather than tried to play it, because the opening cutscene, I would have dropped it right there, because it's like, it's too long. I don't want to watch a half-hour movie when I'm getting ready to play a game. But I mean, the story was very engrossing. It was a very good story to watch. But again, when I'm playing a game, I want to play a game, not watch a thing. Yeah. Hashtag old man rant. T-shirt, hat, coffee mug, mouse pad, sneakers apparently. Anyway, with all of that said, you know, one of the things, and really the big thing here at the Empirical Sword, is personal freedom. You know, I happen to value personal freedom, the freedom to think. I mean, not in a patriotic sense. The freedom to have my own thoughts, to make my own choices, and things like that. And you know, this is something the school doesn't teach. Speaking of, I have an entire playlist where I talk about things the school should be teaching but isn't, and it's probably over here right about now. Yes, if my timing is right. Might be early, I might be early, I don't know. But, click on that if you want to know all the things the school should be teaching you but isn't. And, yeah, you subscribe and bell icon and all that stuff. I keep forgetting to say that in my videos lately. My brain is elsewhere at the moment. Life stuff. Anyway, whatever you're watching next, I will see you then.